You don't need a gym, you don't need dumbbells, and you definitely don't need to spend hours training. If you want boulder shoulders that pop from every angle, all you need is your body. But wait, can push-ups really build 3D shoulders? Most people think push-ups are only good for your chest. That's where they're wrong. The truth is, when done right, push-ups can hit every part of your shoulder. The secret? It's all about using smart variations. Today, I'm going to show you how to turn this basic move into a complete shoulder building routine. One that targets your front delts, side delts, and rear delts, giving your upper body that wide, rounded 3D look. Whether you're stuck at home, traveling, or just want to train smarter, not harder, this is for you. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at push-ups the same way again. When we say 3D shoulders, we're talking about that rounded, fully developed look, where your shoulders don't just look strong from the front, but pop from the side, and even cast shadows from the back. That's the difference between looking athletic and looking elite. To build that shape, you need to target all three heads of the deltoid muscle. The front delts help you push forward. These get hit in classic push-ups and variations like incline push-ups. The side delts give you that wide, capped appearance. These are what create the illusion of broader shoulders and a smaller waist. The rear delts, located on the back of your shoulders, are key for posture, balance, and that full 3D dimension. They're often the most neglected, but they matter just as much. Most people isolate these with weights and machines, but guess what? You don't need them. With body weight alone and smart push-up variations, you can train every part of your delts and develop more control, coordination, and real strength. Push-ups don't just build muscle. They train your body to move better. They demand core activation, stability, and joint control. And when you shift the angle and focus, you start turning a simple move into a sculpting tool. The problem? People repeat the same push-up every day and expect different results. It doesn't work. That's why in the next section I'll show you 5 killer push-up variations, each one designed to hit a specific part of your shoulder. And together, they'll create that head-turning 3D look. Here's the truth. Push-ups are one of the most underrated muscle-building tools, especially when it comes to sculpting impressive shoulders. Why? Because with the right form and variation, push-ups force your body to move through a full range of motion, activating not just the chest, but also your front, side, and rear delts, plus your core and stabilizers. Most people feel only the front of their shoulders during push-ups. That's because they stick to the same old standard version. But when you change the arm angle, tweak your hand placement, or shift your body position, you unlock a whole new level of muscle activation. What's more, body weight training allows for high volume and frequency, which is exactly what your shoulders need for serious growth. And unlike isolated machine lifts, push-ups train your body as a connected unit. That means greater muscular coordination, better shoulder health, and reduced injury risk, all while building mass that actually shows. Push-ups aren't basic, they're brilliant if you know how to use them. Next, I'll break down 5 game-changing push-up variations. Each one is designed to attack a different head of the deltoid, so you can carve out the definition and roundness that screams 3D power. Alright, let's get into the push-up variations that will build those 3-dimensional delts. No equipment, no excuses. Each of these 4 exercises targets a specific head of your shoulder. Mix them together, and you'll light up your delts from every angle. Pike push-up, front delts. This is your bread and butter for front shoulder development. Get into a pike position, hips high, head down. Lower your head toward the floor, elbows flared slightly. This mimics an overhead press and smashes your anterior delts. Pro tip, the more vertical your torso, the harder it hits the shoulders. Arch a push-up, side delts and stability. Widen your stance and shift your weight from side to side. One arm does the work, the other supports. This adds lateral tension and begins to involve the side delts, especially under slow, controlled movement. Control your descent, don't rush. Wall lean push-up, isolated side delts. Stand at an angle against a wall, hands placed as if doing a lateral raise. Lean in and push out. This underused gem targets the medial head, the key to that wide, rounded look. Pause at the top for extra activation. Decline push-up with elbows in, rear delts plus control. Put your feet up on a boxer bench. Lower slowly, keeping elbows tight to your ribs. This variation forces rear delt engagement to stabilize and control the upper body. Feel the burn in the back of your shoulders? Good. That's the rear delts firing. Keep your form smooth and controlled. This is about flow, not speed. Cycle through these variations 3 to 4 times a week, and your shoulders won't just look stronger, they'll look engineered. Up next, I'll show you exactly how to structure these into a weekly plan for maximum growth and minimal guesswork. Now that you've got the variations, here's how to turn them into a training plan that actually works. Weekly, plan push-up shoulder routine. Train 3 times a week. For example, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Give at least 1 rest day between sessions for recovery. Each session aim for 3 sets per variation, 8 to 15 reps per set, adjust for difficulty. Rest 30 to 60 seconds between sets. That's 15 total sets per workout, with full shoulder coverage. Too hard? Start with incline versions or reduce reps. Too easy? Add a backpack with books, increase time under tension, or use slow negatives to increase difficulty. Pro tips for shoulder gains. Time under tension equals growth. Slow down the eccentric, lowering phase. Count 3, 2, 1 on the way down to build more muscle. Mind-muscle connection. Focus on feeling each part of your shoulder doing the work. Don't just go through the motions. Volume overload, not just intensity. Add an extra set or rep each week. Even small progressions matter when training bodyweight. Form over ego. Perfect form builds better muscle and saves your joints. Always prioritize control over reps. Track it, don't guess. Write down your sets and reps. This simple habit doubles your chances of staying consistent. Follow this plan for 4 to 6 weeks, and you'll start to notice the difference. Not just in how you look, but how you move. Next up, one final push to bring it all together, and a little motivation to keep going when it gets tough. Remember, building 3-dimensional shoulders isn't about fancy equipment or endless gym sessions. It's about consistency, smart progressions, and owning your movement. Push-ups can transform your body, but only if you put in the work, rep by rep, variation by variation. So don't wait. Start today. And a few weeks from now, you won't just feel the difference, you'll see it. If this helped you, smash that like button, subscribe for more no equipment workouts, and I'll see you in the next one.